Every time someone tells you to niche down, it sounds like pick one tiny box and live there forever. And if you are a consultant or service provider who could help a lot of people, you're probably thinking, if I niche down, I'm going to miss out on clients I would love to work with. So, in the next 5 minutes, I'll show you how to get specific enough to attract best fit clients without turning away any great opportunities. I'm Dr. Michelle Mazer, the Communication Rebel, and I help consultants and service providers fix their messaging so the right clients find them. By the end of this video, you'll know the shift that makes niching down stop feeling like a trap and what to get specific about first. And if you want to see how your message is landing right now, I've got a free tool called the Message Reality Check that audits your homepage messaging to show you how your message lands with your ideal client. The link is in the description. Here's the truth about niching. The problem usually isn't about getting specific enough. It's about how we've been taught to think about niching and how our psychology rebels against it. So, this is why niching feels like a trap. So, if you have felt resistance to choosing a niche, know that you are not being difficult. Leedy Klotz, in his book Subtract, talks about how our brains are wired to add, not subtract. So when business feels slow, we instinctively think, what can I add to my marketing? Who else can I talk to? What else can I offer? We want to add to fix the problem. Subtraction means narrowing, choosing, getting specific. And that feels like losing an opportunity. But here's the thing, when you try to be for everyone, you end up resonating with no one. Your message gets watered down and your marketing lands in the mushy middle. So instead of asking yourself, what niche should I pick? I want you to think in terms of specializing. And specialization has three parts: your people, who your work serves best, their problem, what they want solved, your point of view. And that point of view matters because it's the stand you take that makes the right people go, oh, finally, someone gets it. But today, I want to focus on the part that creates the most resistance: your people. When you specialize, you become an expert in your best fit client, not just what your subject matter expertise is. You understand their day to day, what they want, what they don't want, what they've already tried, what they're worried will happen if this doesn't work for them. For me, my people are established solo business owners who are experts in their fields. Typically, they are consultants and service providers who had a career before starting their business, and they are awesome at what they do. They're often really great at sales, but they're not getting the leads. And they really feel like at their level, marketing shouldn't be this hard. And yet they're trying to do all the things and not seeing results. And most importantly, they're getting passed over for competitors who have flashier marketing and a thimbleful of actual expertise. So, no, I don't help everyone with their messaging. I help these expert consultants and service providers finally get chosen so their marketing doesn't feel like an uphill battle. Quick question for you. What's the one group you know you help best, but you've been hesitant to name in your marketing? Put it in the comments below. Because as soon as we start thinking about that one type of person, organization that we know we can help, our brain says, but I'm going to miss out on the clients I'd love to work with. And then the fear shows up. And that's totally fair. I get it. Once again, our minds are wired like this. But here's what actually happens when you specialize. People who are slightly outside of your specialty still reach out because they recognize themselves in the depth and clarity of your message. Let me give you a real example. I mainly work with solo consultants and service providers, but I've worked with Bruce, who runs a solar installation business. Different industry, different kind of business model, but he saw my messaging and recognized himself. Real expertise, not enough attention. And his people were so skeptical about hiring someone like him. And because my messaging spoke to that, he thought, she gets people like me. So he reached out. And that's what specialization does. It doesn't trap you in a tiny box. It makes you the choice for the right people and relatable to adjacent people who share the same problem. So here's the difference. When you think niche, it feels like you're cutting off an opportunity. When you think specialize, you're going deeper, becoming the choice for a specific group of people with a specific problem. And you know those people better than anyone. It's not about saying no to everyone else. It's about saying yes so clearly that your best fit clients, they can't miss seeing themselves in your message. People step one, but problem and POV is what makes you memorable. So if you're like, cool, how do I get chosen by my right clients? Go watch What is Positioning. The reason your best clients choose you. It's linked right up here in the video. And if you want to know whether your homepage is actually speaking to your people, or if it's still trying to talk to everyone and landing nowhere, go grab the free message reality check. In about 3 minutes, it will audit your homepage and show you what to tighten up and fix first. Grab it. The link is in the description. All right, my friends, go out there and specialize in a way that makes you the obvious and first choice for your clients. And I'll see you in the next video.